What's up, guys? This is Yash, and this video is gonna be insane again. Don't I say that every time? Because it is insane quality. So guys, first of all, I need a favor from you. So excuse my voice. My voice is not the strongest, not the best today, because I don't feel well. Got something going on in my throat. Don't have time for that. So, like I promised you last week, today is the 12th of June, and I promised you guys that on the 12th of June, there's gonna be more content coming your way. What's happening? Okay, anyways, more content coming to you guys today on the 12th of June. So we have the part 2 to the Google Analytics video. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to squish myself in the corner, go over a pre-existing Google Analytics account. I'll try not to tell you what that account is, and I've been running that for about 5 years, so it's a lot of golden information on it. I'm going to tell you how to use it, and if you don't know and you've not watched the video before about Google Analytics and how to install it, there should be a card somewhere on your screen right now, up here or up here, somewhere here. So go watch that, and once you're done with that, you would know how to install it. Once you've installed the Google Analytics, then you come to the right video, because we're going to go jump right into it right now and do that, take care of Google Analytics stuff today, and go from there tomorrow. So let's go and do it. Okay, so we're going to go to Google Analytics. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go into my Google Analytics account. I'll make sure to blur this so you guys don't see my real analytics, because this is golden information. I spent thousands of dollars to get this information, and that's what I tell you to do so too. I'm going to show you how it looks when you have a lot of traffic on your website or some people. So let's go to one of the websites that I get traffic on. So this is one of those websites. I have about 22 people on this. You could go see the real-time report. There are different people doing different things. So right over here, now you probably won't be able to see where they are at, but this part which is blued up are the places where people, are the pages which people are visiting right now. On the left hand side, you will see the top referrers or the top social traffic, how the traffic is coming, or what was searched that they landed on this page. Excuse me, a lot of people keep calling me all the time, so excuse that. So this is just to keep you busy. You don't have to spend any time on this page actually, because this is not going to give you the golden information. You're just going to get the golden information at two pages. The two different pages that you get golden information are the Facebook Ads Manager, and second is Google Analytics. So we're going to go on the left hand side right here that you see, go to Audience, click on Audience, and then it's going to say Overview, Active Users, and all of this stuff. So all the cool information is hiding right in this corner. You go click on Demographics, and then you got Overview, Age, and Gender. Once you click on Overview, it's going to make a chart and tell you which people are buying from you, where are they buying, how many females, how many males, how many sessions. You mainly don't care about this, because the more detail you go into it, the better you're going to be able to do. So you go click on Age, and it's going to tell you everybody in that age, in that category, who's actually looking at your stuff. So we have this age over here listed down, and I totally recommend people to not go by sessions, don't go by person, new sessions, no new users, not bounce rate. I say bounce rate is my second filter, but my first filter is e-commerce conversion rate. So once you click on that, it's gonna actually list it based on people, those who are converting the most. So that means the number of times the ad is shown and the number of people those who actually convert. So it's like the closest relationship you got. So you really want to focus on e-commerce conversion rate, which is the most right column. So you click on that and you sort it from higher to low, so on a descending order, so you could exactly know whom to target. So you're gonna see that data, and then you're gonna actually start to go and push your data out to those people. Now you got that, then you go to gender. If your product is male and female, like you're not actually distinguishing your campaigns. I am mainly distinguishing my campaigns, so it doesn't really mean anything, but still. And then you could go to interest on the left and see all the different interests, and this is beautiful. How you could use it is amazing. So now that you know all this information, I'm going to tell you how to make an ad campaign, which kind of goes hand in hand. So for that, we're going to go to business.facebook.com and hit enter, let it load. Once it loads, you just log into it with your ID and password. it's gonna log you in, right? Then we're gonna go to Pixel tutorial right here. Okay, so we are logging into our Pixel tutorial one. So go to conversions, click on conversions. Click on your ad, just start doing your thing. It's gonna ask me to set it up because I've never created an ad on this account. So this is the page that you're gonna land on. So you're gonna use some information from your Google Analytics that you've gathered. So you will go to demographics, click on it, and click on overview. Mainly overview will tell you the most percentage, or it's actually based on the most sales that you get from which age group. So you're gonna choose the age group that you get the most sales out of. So say your bars are whatever way. But the best one is if you go deeper and dig it based on gender. And then the second step is to dig it based on age. I would say if you go to this gender part, which is a third thing in the demographics right here, this is your thing, and then you scroll down. It's real time, and as you scroll down, it's going to say demographics. It's mostly like this. You click on it, it's going to just drop down menu. Then you got overview, age, and gender. Then you just kind of come out. So you're going to go to gender first and select which people are actually converting on your website. Are they male or are they female? So you go to the right hand side and you click on e-commerce conversion rate, and you're going to actually sort it in a descending order. So you know the first people who actually convert to market more to them. Then you're going to go to your ad manager, and right over here in the category where it says audience, you're going to choose the conversion one, because I suggest making 2 ad campaigns to A/B test and see which one's performing better. I say do A, B, and C testing. So you could do A with men, B with women, and C with all, and see which ones are actually converting better, because it always changes. And give it about 3 to 4 days to see which ads are actually doing better. Try to list the names right on the ads and everything. So that's in a whole another video coming soon shortly. So let's do this one based on men, because men are converting better at a better conversion rate. Then we're gonna go back. I'm gonna just X out on this one, but so we're gonna go back to the demographics page and then select female here. Once you select female, it's got a whole another lot of data. Say once you click the right gender that's actually making sales on your account, it's gonna get you a whole lot of information. You click on it, do the same thing, go on the e-commerce conversion rate. Then you got the age groups and how they're converting. So over here I see that there were only 226 conversions by this age group, and they converted quite well, and they went through. The bounce rate was about 48%. Page sessions were 4. They spent about 2 minutes on the video on the website, so that's great. Then they created this much amount of revenue, but 2.65%, that's a high conversion rate. So 2.65% is like right here. On the top that you see above the line are the number of transactions that happened, and the bottom that you see right here are the number of users who came to your website. So when you divide this number by this number and then multiply them by 100, it gives you the e-commerce conversion rate, which is very important because that is what actually tells you the people those who are actually making sales on your website. So that's a very important number, and that is what you have to actually focus most of your e-commerce budget though. So I suggest creating the first age group, the second age group, the third age group based on what Google says, because then you could track it. And then I suggest setting up other UTM parameters to actually track that information. So just like that, you would go create a ad campaign for 18 to 24 right here. Like say the first category right here that converted the most, and the second one, then the third one, and the fourth one. And then you could make you would actually make it for the first one, the second one, and the one which converts for the 3, 4, 5, and 6 categories there fourth. So you got all of that in an ad campaign, and then you're gonna see and test, and as soon as you realize which ones are doing better, that's what your target market is. So if you don't know what your target market is, Google Analytics is going to actually provide you with that. The second thing is, say if you don't know what your Google Analytics, if you're not going to play around with Google Analytics, which I highly recommend you do, you really need to play with Google Analytics if you want to really make your ads work. So if you don't believe in that and you're like, hey, I'm not sure if Google is actually giving me correct data, or you've had problems with Google Analytics, I know a few people who've had issues in Google Analytics, so that's nothing to worry about. Just go to Ads Manager right here. Leave this page for now. Let it load, and just go to the ad. So we're just gonna go to one of the ads that I created on one of my other accounts. So I'm gonna try to hide it as much as I can because I don't want you guys to catch all this information, because this is golden info. And then we're gonna go to say this ad campaign that I'm running. Then we're just gonna hit on this. This is the campaign. All these campaigns are live. On the right over here, you're gonna see something called View Charts. You click on View Charts, and it is actually gonna open the chart. It's gonna show you the performance, the demographics, and the placement. So it's gonna tell you which ads. The placements would tell you which ads on which area are actually converting. So Instagram ads are converting, Facebook feed ads are converting, or your Facebook story ads are converting, or right column ads are converting, or where are they converting. So that's what placement does. So when you click on placement, it's going to tell you it's Facebook, it's Instagram, it's Audience Network, or Messenger. I mostly don't advertise to Audience Network and Messenger, so they won't convert. But anyways, Facebook will tell you which one's converting, and then you could choose mobile and desktop on the side to know if desktop traffic is coming and converting or mobile traffic is coming and converting. For me, it is mobile right now. The second most important thing is don't forget to change the date, like right here, because this date is very important. Because if you don't have this date for the right frequency, it's going to give you wrong information. You might end up wasting some money. So that's where placement tells you. Then demographics tell you which age group is actually buying. So 13 to 17, 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 45 to 54. All of these people, and it gives you the percentage on how many showing up, what is the reach, and what is the placement, what are the purchases. So this gives you all that data, which is very important. So looking at this ad, I would actually show this product to everybody above 45 to 65. I'm going to do one ad campaign here and do a next one here and see which one is actually converting better. Because sometimes what happens, if you're going to have one big range, so say you have one ad going from 25 to 65, it's going to suck up, it's going to kind of like suck up all your marketing budget in a spread, and which is not good, because that doesn't give you the correct, you cannot actually see who's getting the most reach and who's actually being shown the ad more. And that's about demographics. And then performance is the page that you actually fall upon. It's going to tell you the amount you spend, the people that you reach, and the conversions. So right now is early, it's 9:30 a.m. and we have spent $697 in the last 9 hours. This is a $2,900 campaign, I believe, so it's gonna take a long, it has a whole thing that's gonna play. It's gonna cost me about $2,900, and if my conversion rate's nice, I'm gonna get a good conversion out of this. So that's about it, guys, and I hope, and I really hope that this video helped you, because helping you is very important for me, because that makes me feel good. We're gonna be hosting an event soon. Not sure, I'm thinking, I'm trying to put it on my calendar, find some time in that little thing over there so I could have some time, so I could set something up for you guys, so you guys could ask me live questions and I could help you out. I'll make sure to include that in a video so you know when that's gonna happen. I'm gonna post it everywhere possible on my Instagram. If you don't follow it, Instagram's right here, follow it, guys, and my Snapchat's right here, follow that. So Insta, Snap, follow, and there's a cool project X which is going on right now. It is an e-commerce review kind of project going on. I'm gonna let you know about it most probably by the 29th of June. There's gonna be a video on the 29th of June most probably, and I'm gonna be letting you know about it. It's gonna be insane, it's gonna be lit, it's gonna help you out so freaking much. So you really need that, guys. I'm gonna get to that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate the view. Hit the subscribe button, that's how you watch my last video. Thank you so much. Peace. Subscribe. Bye.